Okay, well I'm getting ready to drop my Tesla off at the service center, and where is this? You can see it's got 40,000 miles on it. So I want to show you a little over 40,000, and it's getting really bad. The vibration's getting really bad. Let me fix this stuff. I'm going to the Raleigh Service Center. They're going to replace the axle half shafts, I think it is, CV joints and associated parts, I think, on both sides, hopefully. And the more I research this, the more I realize it's just the torque and the turning. Someone's calling me. I'm going to ignore that. The torque and the turning that ends up causing this problem. I think it just kills the shafts. They become consumable parts. The bearings and the twistiness in the joint there's nothing like that in the back because you don't have to steer the rear wheel. And look, my autopilot's not working. So it's just the front ones that are the problem. And of course, if you like to give it power when you're turning,
in half a mile, turn right on Westgate Park Drive.
If you do like I do, use auto lane change when you're on the highway and you slowed down, and that's why you're changing lanes, it automatically just really gives it some power as you're turning. And that kind of stuff, power through turns, torque through turns, just it can't handle it for whatever reason. So it's got to be re-engineered. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. But that seems to be the problem. Is it really just needs some kind of beefier
turn right
parts for this. I hope they can fix it, cause I hope that they're going to be nice or understand that even though they're not admitting this problem, they know there's a problem, and if this has to be done again, which it probably will until they get it fixed, that they're going to do it for free, hopefully, because my warranty is getting close to being done, unfortunately. I just bought my car in March.
Turn right on Westgate Park Drive.
Okay, here we are at the Raleigh Tesla Service Center. Get these vibration and half shafts fixed. Alright, you can see what they gave me next with 224 miles on it, basically brand new. Let's get the autopilot going. And I did take a ride with the technician again. They wanted to do another ride. Well, this autopilot is not very accurate. It's really hugging the left side of the lane. Anyway, he went to ride again and he noticed it. We talked about it. We talked about the axles being consumable, like I had mentioned previously, and yeah, he said that these are better parts, revised parts, and he did say they'll fix it again if it needs to be fixed. So that's it. He also said it's the worst one he's ever felt.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right to US 70 West, I-540, Durham.
I think what he did was do it like a rolling start at already coasting around 20 miles an hour, and it was very apparent there. So getting that fixed, and I'll let you know how that goes. And this is basically an identical car to mine, except it's got the white interior.
West, I-540, Durham.
White interior.
Then stay to the right to I-540 west to I-40.
And I think it's a 100D. But outside that, the same setup, and it feels like there's no vibration issues on it, which is great.
Now turn left
Let's
onto Glenhead
check it out
Avenue.
here.
Stay to the right. Then stay to the left to I-540 west to I-40, RDU Airport. Stay to the left to I-540 west to I-40, RDU
Well, I did notice a little bit of shudder, but I'm not sure if that was the lane keep assist or whatever telling me I was out of my lane or what. We'll experiment with this a little bit more in a little while. See, some other things I'm noticing about this one is, of course, no extra tinting on the windshield, so there's lots of sun, but it's okay, it's a rainy day. No Alcantara up here on the front of the dash. This is all, let's see, other material, but there's Alcantara up here and around the top headliner all around. This also has front and rear, both front and rear climate, because it's the 7-seater. You can see back there. So that's a plus. Let's get over here. Yeah, it's so nice to have this go smoothly here. This auto lane change, when you get back into the accelerating, it doesn't feel all that vibration like I was feeling before.
Exit right to exits 1B8.
Let's see how we do going uphill in the rain. Very good traction, really. I just had to activate auto mirror fold. It wasn't on. I couldn't get this thing. I'm so close to the car in front and behind in the city here. I couldn't even get closer to the curb. I couldn't activate the auto park either. But look, here's the seats. Take a look at these seats. I've never experienced these before. This is that, I don't know what it is, next generation. It's not leather. It looks like leather. It's vegan. And it feels really cool. It feels great, actually. Really like them. I just don't know if I can deal with all this white color around here on the inside. I've got the black in mine. So but it's a nice looking vehicle. It really is.
Yeah, I like it. And like I said, I eat meat, so
Yeah,
I feel like
no,
that's a
I
good
got you.
kind of,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I trust you.
We got the kale salad and the
Yeah.
pizza salad. I've never had that pizza before.
Oh, it's really good.
Something else I'm noticing different on this car, the back of the seats, if you can tell here, these are not the piano finish, the piano high gloss black finish. Oh gosh, how can you see that? Hard to see that. Anyway, you can see it there. This is more like a gray. It's a matte finish gray. So that's definitely different. I think they've upgraded all the X's like that. It's hard to see here, but it's not the shiny stuff that easily scratches. Much different there, much different. You can see more of the seat backs from here, and I'm way in the back, and I'm tall. I'm almost 6'2". There's not a lot of leg room back here, I can tell you that. These seats are best for kids, but at least they have the climate control. There's a vent system back here, which I do not have on my vehicle. I do not have a vent like that. And there's another one right there. Let's see, you can get that in there a bit. Yeah, on both sides. There's some here on the doors, but I think I have those on my vehicle. It's the side and the center one, but there's no digital controls back here for adjusting the temperature like there are in some vehicles for the backseat passengers. Okay, it's the end of the day. I'm back at the
You've
service
arrived
center
at your destination.
to pick up my vehicle. See if you can tell which one is mine. That's probably it right there. All right, everything is driving well. Seems as smooth as glass now. And that's what everyone does report. Everyone reports this right after they get it back, but then apparently stuff comes back over time. So I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna be mindful about giving it lots of power and torque while turning the wheels. That kind of stuff, but I hope these are revised parts. The technician told me they are revised parts, and we will see how it goes. Long term is gonna prove it one way or the other.